All right, good afternoon, everybody. We're up here at Hosmer's Grove doing a little nature walk, hoping to see some birds. What is that?
I don't know. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's real pretty. Well, look at this eucalyptus color of the tree. And up and up. Okay. We can hear a few birds. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them. You hear them chirping? And there's a fern. Okay, let's go forward. Oh, look at that. Yeah, actually, there's usually quite a few Hawaiian birds up here, but you can hear them, but it's hard to see them. Look at those trees. There's some more ferns. Look at this trail. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. This is blue gum here. These trees, that doesn't look all that healthy, but it's a eucalyptus. Eastern red cedar. Yeah, I believe Hosmer brought in all these trees and planted them. He was the one responsible for trying to protect the watershed. And they thought by bringing in all these trees it was going to help. And I think it does, but they are non-native trees. So like these are pines here, not a native tree to the islands. Anyway, let's see, what are these? Cook pine? What are they? They are Norway spruce. Okay. Right. This is quite the hobbit trail. Let's see. No hoa new. Excuse me. Huh. Let's see. Which way do we go? I think this way stays with Hosmer, so we'll go this way. Or maybe this is just a loop, I don't know. Maybe we'll come back and go down that other way, I don't know. I don't remember, it's been so long since I've been up here hiking in this area. Let's see if we can see any of the birds. No, this camera's not good for birds anyway. You guys catching some birds?
Got a couple today.
All right. Mamani, here we go. Yeah, Mamani's getting very scarce. Okay. The birds. I hear them, but I do not see them. Check this out. I can't tell you what that plant is. And there's nothing around saying anything. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, we're gonna go back. Okay. There's some really pretty songbirds back in there. You might be able to get close to them. I couldn't see them.
They are fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't even see them fly. I just hear them sing.
Yeah.
And I can't pick them out against the brush. So
Well, you hear the flutter of the wings.
I did hear
sometimes,
that.
too.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
So, well, enjoy.
You too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going down into the gulch now. Okay, so what do we hear? Ohelo, a berry family. Okay, and this is the gulch here. Oh, they have the birding platform. Let's see if we can see anything. I think they kind of need to be cleaned. But, yeah, this gulch is really pretty. Okay, we have Pilo here. You can see it's a member of the coffee tree family. Well, this is really nice. They give you binoculars all over the place to look. Okay, endemic birds of Haleakala. The Apani. Okay, we have the Apani, the Eevee, Hawaiian Amakihi. That's this one. This is the Eevee. And then Hawaiian Amaki. And the Apapane, excuse me. That's this one. Maui Ala'u Ahio. That's this one. The Ua'u is the Hawaiian petrel. Pueo this is the Hawaiian petrel. This is Pueo, that's the owl. There's your nene geese and Kiwi Kiu, which is a parrotbill. These are all native birds to the islands. And this is the headwaters of Waikamoy. So see, and we are right here. Let's see. Native ohia forest in the gulch ahead stands at the headwaters of the stream that flows down the volcano slope to the ocean. Out of sight or below are other steep streams, rainforests, and waterfalls visible on the drive to Hana. The entire slope of Haleakala is a watershed. A watershed is more than dramatic waterfalls and quiet streams. It includes all the land that feeds water towards the streams, plants, animals on the ground, and beneath groundwater beneath it. Here on the upper mountain, the health of these headwaters affects everything downstream. When native forests have been cut at this elevation, severe erosion and runoff can pollute the streams and smother coral reefs. Okay, let's move on. Okay. A'ali'i, which is, I'm not sure, that I think is the A'ali'i. Or maybe it's this bush above us. But anyway, not much of a help here. Hello. Hi. Okay. It's an unusual pine. I don't have any idea what it is. But how you doing?
All right.
Okay. And here's a lodgepole pine. It is definitely not native. That could be what that other one was, but they don't seem to grow very straight here. I'm trying to be pretty quiet so you guys can hear the birds. So here's a Monterey pine, also not native. That blue gum we were looking at earlier is definitely not native either, so. Okay, Ohia lehua. And this is a native tree to the islands. Very important to the watershed and to a lot of the native birds. They get their sustenance through this tree. So, it's hard to see with the backlighting, so I'm trying to get it. But it does have blossoms on it that the honey creepers, I believe, a lot of the birds feed off of, I believe. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. And the gulch is down on here, so. Yeah, this is kind of a hybrid forest, and apparently the birds here have adapted to it quite well. And unlike Kahakapau, the avian flu hasn't gotten this high, I'm hoping anyway. That's why you hear the birds that you hear. You notice in Kahakapau, there's not a lot of birds left in there. Yeah, the avian flu is brought in with mosquitoes, and so it's devastated the bird population in the islands. I think we've lost like some hundred odd species have gone extinct, and I don't know the exact numbers, but it's quite a bit. Shugi pine, Japanese cedar. It's a pretty tree. Not native though. Yeah, back there when we were in the lower brushy area, that's more native to this area. And that's where you hear most of the native birds. Down in here, it's getting pretty quiet. You'll notice this fence here is right at the edge of the park, and it was put in to keep the access deer from getting into the park and destroying a lot of the remaining native species. Oh, here, black peppermint eucalyptus. I smell a sweet smell, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know whether it's the eucalyptus. Anyway. Oh, here we go. You can hear some birds here. Mesomate eucalyptus. They're quite big. Oh, eucalyptus owl is pretty big. Anyway. Hello. Deodar cedar. Huh. An incense cedar here. These are not native. Like I said, Hosmer brought in a lot of this stuff and was using it to protect the watershed, and they were trying to develop logging here in the islands. So they brought in a bunch of what they felt were valuable trees, and so it kind of has pushed out a lot of the indigenous trees. Let's see. Well, there's a bird down there. I don't know what it is. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Sorry, they ran off into the bush. Oh, I didn't even get to see what they were. Okay. All right, well, that's the end of the trail, and I'm going to call it quits. Aloha. I hope you enjoy the walk.